So anyway, everybody's heard of DDT. Right after World War II, they started crop dusting with DDT, and I probably have it in my lungs, you know, because I lived on a ranch in Texas, and they just go with these planes very low to the ground and spread out this DDT. And what would happen, it started poisoning the insects, the little animals that were drinking water. It got in the waterways and contaminated everything. So from the 40s through the 50s, all of a sudden things started dying out. And by early 60s, we had like 400 nesting pairs in the lower United States. And, you know, they hadn't created the endangered species list yet, but generally speaking, the bald eagle was very endangered at that point. So then, anybody want to guess how tide turned? Who wrote a book that maybe changed? Hey, all right, there we go. So then we have a very well-known person. Her book first appeared in the New Yorker, and it was an allegorical novel talking about, you know, birds and poisoning and stuff like that. And she got a lot of flack from people, but she ultimately became certified as the founder of the environmental movement. So after writing her book, and DDT, Leo, you want to pronounce this?
No.
It's a word that's about 25 letters long, like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I can say that one, but this one's... Anyway, so they banned the DDT, and the Environmental Defense Fund, you know, was able to get rid of it, and our environmental movement started, and as we see, a lot of things started coming back. So the bald eagle is truly a comeback raptor. Now we have almost 10,000 nesting pairs in the lower United States. Most of the bald eagles, a lot of our bald eagles are up in Alaska. There's bald eagles in every state in the U.S. except, anybody want to guess what state? That's right. I mean, you know, it takes, what, 5 hours to fly there? I mean, even if he goes, you know, 40 miles an hour, it would take his whole life maybe, you know. So in the 1700s, very common. In the 40s, they did enact a Bald Eagle Protection Act, but that act couldn't combat, you know, DDT poisoning the waterways. You know, again, they were extremely aware in the 60s. In 72, DDT was banned. 73, they enacted the Endangered Species Act, which may be endangered itself. The bald eagle is one of the few large predators that's ever come off the list. The other is the California gray whale and the American alligator. So there's all kinds of other species that have gone back and forth, but when they get on that list, it's pretty severe.